Hi guys, Utmost Rose here again, and I am coming to talk to you about products. Now, a lot of times when you buy synthetic hair, you will see, like whether it's online or whether you're in the store, all these products that are specifically for synthetic hair. And a lot of them are pretty good, but some of them are kind of unnecessary because, believe it or not, you can use a lot of the same products that you use on your own hair on a synthetic wig or hairpiece or weave. So what I wanted to show you today was what I use, what I found to have really good results with. Now, a lot of people use Garnier Fructis on their regular hair, and some people love it, some people hate it. I think a main issue that a lot of people have is the fact that it can give you lots of buildup because it typically has silicones in it, and some people's hair doesn't like that. My hair loves silicones, but so actually it's okay because even when I'm not using these products on my synthetic hair, I could use them on my real hair when I'm wearing it out. So let's go over the products that I use for my synthetic hair that I could also use on regular hair. And the first one I'd like to show you is, besides the shampoos and conditioners, which I've already talked about, and I do use them on my regular hair because it goes along really well with their blow dry perfector that I also use with before I do a Brazilian keratin treatment. It's like I do this little three-step process to get my hair to be able to handle my transitioning all right, but I'll talk about that some other time. Anyways, the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-In Conditioning Cream is really good because even though your synthetic hair, even your premium synthetic hair, is basically plastic, it can dry out. And if you only use a serum on it, you're not going to get great results if it's already dried out. What you want to do is you want to have almost like a film of moisture that's like wrapping around the little tiny water droplets that you can't even see on these individual fiber strands, and then you want to seal it because that's going to keep them with bounce. It's going to be more flowy, it's going to be shinier, it's going to be softer, and it's just a lot better. So this is the leave-in conditioning cream, and I put just like a little bit on the unit when it's in the sink and there's no water in there. It's wet, and I put it on there. Then I also use Sleek and Shine Anti-Humidity Smoothing Milk. And you might be like, well, why is she using that if she's using that? Well, because this one is primarily to condition. This one is to help smooth. So you know how you sometimes get those little frizzies at the ends of your hair? That's going to help when you're trying to remove them, to like get them to lay down and stay straight. Then I also use this straightening balm, Blow Dry Perfector Straightening Balm. This is all from the Sleek and Shine line, and it's all at Walmart. And this basically helps with like if you're going to heat style, which I'll talk about in a little bit. You definitely want to have this because it's going to make it go a lot better. And then I also use Flat Iron Protector, which is a spray, and it comes out as a mist. And especially if you're using some heat styles on synthetic hair that can be heat styled, you want as much heat protectant on it as you can manage, and you also want to keep it as moist as you can until you're finished styling it, just so that you don't end up right back where you started trying to get rid of the frizziness and then you give yourself more. I also use this foaming wrap lotion because it helps keep the shape of whatever I'm doing, whether it's going straight or whether I'm putting curls in it. And it comes out as a foam. It's a pump. And this is by Motions, so this is not Garnier. And last but not least, of the Garnier, I use their anti-frizz serum. and it comes in a little pump. So that's all like the regular hair stuff. And I know it seems like a lot of product, but honestly, if you use just a little bit of each, like I'm saying like that much, and like mix it into the hair, scrunch it into the hair all over the wig. Don't worry about like getting it on the lace or whatever, because it'll be fine, especially if you're working with a synthetic. The lace is strong enough where this might actually make your lace feel a little better, because it's gonna help it to stay soft. You're good. I also spray it down with some of this stuff that I've showed you before, Downy Wrinkle Releaser, and then I finish it off with oil-free wig shine. Now I wouldn't say that these are two things that you want to use on your real hair, because this, I don't know how this is going to react on your real hair. And this is just going to make your real hair kind of like a greasy film that never sets on your hair. And it's going to look way too shiny on your real hair. So I wouldn't use this on I wouldn't use these things even maybe on synthetic, human hair units either, or pieces or weaves. And I need to get more of this because I'm almost out. But anyways, and what kind of tipped me off to the fact that you can use regular products on your synthetic hair is that this is for human and synthetic hair. It says it on the bottom there, and yet it's got olive oil in it. Even though it says oil free, it does have olive extract in it. So when they mean oil free, in this case, they're meaning non-oily. But it does have, it's called hydrogenated olivato ethyl hexyl hydrogenated, which is basically hydrogenated olive oil. So if that's not, if they're marketing this for synthetic and it's not going to kill your wig, well then you can just use about any product you want. But I would recommend this because it keeps it shiny, and on a synthetic wig it doesn't make it too oily or greasy. I don't know why. You would think because synthetic can't absorb it, it would just sit on top, but it's really great. And all of this can turn a scratchy synthetic wig into something that's really nice and soft, and you don't have to worry about it like itching your neck or anything. Also, let's see, I straightened and processed this on Sunday, and today is Wednesday, and I've just had it down and everything. And even though I do put it up in a bun at night and bonnet it, which you should do no matter what hair you've got, yours, someone else's, synthetic, whatever, without doing that, my hair would be like so frizzy at the ends, and it's not, it's still shiny and straight. So I want to make sure that I didn't leave anything out. Oh, when you're heat styling, you can heat style many different ways. It's great if you have a synthetic that can take heat, because then it's almost limitless. You can do hot water methods where you're basically dunking it in water, either loose for it to be straight and combing through it, hot water, or you can, put it on rollers, dunk it, and let the rollers sit and dry, and do it that way. What I would recommend is, if you're going to be using the hot water method, don't apply your product until after you've done the hot water method when it's straight with these products. Or if you're putting curls in it, what I would say is still dunk it like you're doing it straight. So dunk it loose, go through it, slap all the products on it, put it on your roller set, and then put it on a styrofoam head, or just, cradle it in, I have like a bonnet hood dryer that just hooks up like a hose to my blow dryer, and then put that on it. And it should be wet enough where you're not going to damage it. You could also do that with regular synthetic hair as well. If you do the hot water method with synthetic hair that can take heat, you're going to get the best results, because it's designed to take direct heat. So if you're doing indirect heat, you're saving your strands even more. And that's pretty much it. I will do a tutorial on those 2 ways because I think talking about it is not clear enough, and there's not enough videos, I think, on YouTube about how to do that properly. And if you, you know, if you put those products on the hair after you wash it and then you do the hot water method, well, all the product is leaving anyway. And I found that when I did that, I thought, oh, well, maybe there would be some left on it. You're just gonna end up with tangles, and if you, especially if you put curls in it, it's gonna be like dry, and you won't be able to run your hands through it, and midweek it's just gonna look like a bratty mess. So that's it for the products, and next I will be coming to you with tools. Bye-bye.